and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Musician's smartwatch, the Soundbrenner Core Steel 2. So this is the steel model, which is just a slightly better construction supposedly to the base, which I think is aluminum polycarbonate. It says practice tracker, vibrating metronome, chromatic tuner, decibel meter, smartwatch. I've seen a lot of videos cover, especially like Soundbrenner themselves, the practice tracker, metronome, tuner, and decibel meter, but very little have gone over the smartwatch features. So I will be talking a little bit about those hopefully, and it'll help anybody make an informed decision. So this was a demo from Sweetwater, so it has been opened before, but I have not opened it yet. So that just slides off. Deal with that later. There we go. Yeah, it's magnetic. And okay, it opens. Oh, very good. It opens like that. Hey, the watch was just on. Did you guys see that? Never seen a product like turn on immediately. What is this? What is this? So, looks like it's a strap and a pouch. Symbols on it look like a strap and a pouch at least. Slide that off. See what's in here. Yep, so we do have a strap in there. I believe that the Steel series does actually come with a nicer strap. I don't know exactly what the other one comes with, but I believe this is supposed to be Italian leather. I'm very much a metal wrist strap person, but that's what it came with. Let's see what's in this little box here. If we can get it out. Nope. Okay, it's gonna take the whole thing. All right, let's just take the whole thing out. Close that down. This box looks like it should come out. It's just very tight. There we go. If I had to guess, I'd say this is like the charging cable, maybe. Yeah, that's what it is. Charging cable. It is a magnetic charging cable, but it's not like the wireless puck that you have for like an Apple Watch or Samsung Watch. And it looks like I think one of these is like a sports band, so you can measure around like your arm or thigh, and honestly, I don't know what the other one is. I would guess maybe to make it longer if you have bigger thighs or biceps, unlike me. Either way, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take the watch out. So the watch is like magnetic. It has a strap on already. It looks like just a vinyl or rubberized strap, and it's on. It's at 1%. Oh no, it needs to be charged. I don't have a charger. Well, I do have a charger, but I don't have a way of plugging this in. Well, either way, oh, okay, so this rotates the face of the watch. I don't know if you can hear that. But if you want to take the watch off the band, you have to grab it by the sides and just rotate a little bit. You hear a click, and it comes out. So I learned that from watching the videos, but none of them talk about the actual usability for a smartwatch. This is the mount for the smartwatch. It's magnetic. You can actually, a lot of people just kind of like drop it on, and then it kind of like goes into place like immediately. So you just have to twist it a little bit, pull out. If you let it go of it, it'll go on pretty good. If you want to make sure it's secure, I definitely recommend like twisting a little bit. It looks like it's already, like as this open box set up. No idea how to go back here. Nope. Nope. Here we go. All right, so yeah, watch. It says 10/24, Friday, February 16th. Yeah, that's all correct. Cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and charge this a little bit, and then we'll come back and get it set up on the phone. All right, and we're back. It hasn't charged very much, but I have it plugged into the computer charging now. I just need an adapter because unfortunately that's USB-C and this is USB. I also went ahead and off camera did a factory reset, and if I can open that, there we go. I downloaded the app. I haven't set it up yet, but this is now what it would be like for everybody else getting an open box. I'm surprised Sweetwater didn't do that, but it is what it is. So it says setup www.snbr.io, and then there's just like a little like scrolly thingy here down here. That's just saying like, I guess, unlock with Soundbrenner app. Okay, so it says in a bunch of different languages. You can see that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up that app. If I can open my phone again, open. Very long intro screen. All right, so make music practice almost addictive. Upgrade your rhythm, play with rock solid timing. Cool, all this stuff sounds great. Set up the Soundbrenner wearable. We're gonna click that at the bottom. Ask which one you have. I have a Core 2. So Pulse is the one that's just like a metronome. Core is the like, it's still a smartwatch, but it was, well, it's not really a smartwatch. Core was the original that was like a smartwatch, but didn't have smartwatch features if I remember correctly. Core 2 would be like this one. It has all the features that the Core had, but smartwatch capabilities too, like text messaging and things like that. So we'll set that up. You're not allowed to see this information, so I'm not gonna show it to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Soundbrenner users are 26% more likely to build a regular practice habit when they enable notifications. Sure, that sounds good to me. Anything to help me remember to practice. Would like to send you notifications, allow. Join our newsletter. No, I'm good. Soundbrenner Core 2 make. There's an email. Make music practice almost addictive. Reach your musical goals. Cool. Next. Charge your Core 2 now. The orange light indicates the battery charge. Before you continue, make sure 25% of the ring or more is filled up with orange light. I think the battery is so low. If I remember correctly, in one of the videos we were talking about, like, there's a light, like halo that goes around here. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a, almost like an acrylic ring around the edge of the watch. And as it charges, that ring fills up. And there's nothing right now. So I guess I'm going to pause the video again, and we'll pick back up once that is at the point where I can actually do what it says I need to do, and then we'll come back to the app. All right, and we're back. It looks like that is about 25% covered with the orange little halo. I believe it changes to a different color the more charge it gets, but on the screen it just says orange, and it's orange, but it's 25%. So we're going to go next. Soundbrenner would like to use Bluetooth. Allow. Oh, look, it found the watch like right away. Cool. Connect. And looks like it's maybe doing something on there. Bluetooth require. Bluetooth pairing. All right. So allow Core 2 to receive your iPhone notification. Sure. Allow. And it's still charging. All right. I don't know if you can hear that. It's vibrating the desk pretty loudly. Protect your new Core Steel 2. Soundbrenner Protection Plan covers damages from accidental drops, spills, as well as mechanical and electrical breakdowns after the Soundbrenner warranty. Covers the last 3 years and up to 2 incidents. Each incident is subject to a service fee. Coverage needs to be bought within 60 days. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that now because I'm trying to do this video for you guys. Enable notifications. Yep, already done that. Select the wrist in which you will wear the Core 2. Now this one's interesting because I'm a piano player and a guitar player primarily, and I don't know if I want it on my fretting hand, but I also think it'd be weird on my strumming hand. I usually wear my watch on the left hand, so I'm just going to set it for left and then figure it out later. One of the things I was also like interested in and nobody seemed to talk about is, is it viable to wear this while you're fretting? Because on a piano, your wrist stays pretty much straight, but if you're curving your wrist a little bit and you have any sort of pressure on your wrist, it can really mess up how your fretting hand will respond. So I'm curious to see how that works. All right, it says strap the Core 2 on your wrist. All right, I'm going to try and leave it charging while I do that, but hey, let's give it a whack. Try and do this while it's still charging without messing anything up. Okay, it's a pretty long strap, to be honest. Yeah, that seems good. Move that a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now strap. Now we'll help you try out some of the best features of the Core 2. Cool. So hold my wrist so you can still see it. Try out how the lock system of the rig works. Remove the Core 2 from its rig by twisting. That's something I already showed you guys. So again, you just grip it by the sides. You twist it to the left a little bit, and it pops off. It's magnetized, so it goes back in, and then sometimes you might have to rotate a little bit. Oh, it pulled my hair a little bit. Yeah, that's something that I guess you'd have to pay attention to. You don't necessarily want to pull your hair. and put it back. So that's what it wanted me to do here. Navigate the app. This is something that I actually had done a little bit too, where it goes back and forth. Something that I'm noticing is it doesn't look like it's actually entirely a screen. And this is not going to show up very well, but the center of the app looks, it's like pitch black. Okay, so like, and then there's two little windows on top and bottom that show, like, I'm guessing the time and things like that. But it doesn't look like the entire thing is like one screen. Hello, welcome to the video. So that's something to keep in mind. It says navigate the app menu. I think I have to hit one of the side buttons. There we go. So yeah, so like on the top where it says 10:57 and February 16th on Friday, like that, I'm just hitting one of the buttons, bottom button. And it tells me that, and then down here is the rate of charge. And there's actually a slight difference in depth too from the top. I'm guessing the center will change with the logo though. Maybe, we'll see. So yeah, I'll hit that and hit it again. It'll take me to the apps. It has track for practice tracking, metronome. There's a little like little bars down here that tell you which app you're looking at. Tuner microphone, decibel meter, timer, stopwatch. Okay, so normal watch function, alarm, good watch function, and settings. Settings is how I did the factory reset earlier, so that's why I've already done this a little bit. Okay, if you want to go back, you just hit the top button, and it'll take you back to the main screen. Open the metronome app. Okay, we can do that. Tap the bottom button. Tap the button again. Go to metronome. Okay, and once we're on metronome, we tap. Oh, it went away. Bottom one? Yeah. Okay. And you can press the bottom button to select what you want to change. So you can select BPM. Again, can't really see, but BPM, time signature, what type of note you want to be counting on. And then at the bottom, it shows you which one's accented. Come back. And if I hit that, will it start? Oh, that's the tap tempo. Let me try just... That's what we want. How do we get it to start? Oh, I mean, it's tapping. All right. You can press the bottom button again to edit the next value. Press the top button to go back. Okay, so the sound is coming from the phone. So if I turn that off, just the watch. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay. Do the same thing to pause it. It does 2 fingers in the video, it looks like, but really you can do it with 1. Okay, next. Tap the tempo. Okay, so right now it's set default 120. Let's do, let's try for 60. So go back. There we go. That's 59.6. Wow, it gives you decimals. That's crazy. Okay, tap twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, worked. Okay, cool. Try out different locations. So it gives you, oh, the bigger straps for a body, not for people with biceps. I got it. Okay. Yeah, try different locations. I'm not going to try that out right now. But customize the metronome. Every musician is different. That's why your wearable allows for countless customizations. Below are a few you'll find more in settings. Metronome vibrations, metronome lights. Okay, I don't think I really need metronome lights, but metronome vibration is definitely useful. So I'm going to turn off metronome lights. If I find that I need them later, I'll turn it back on. But go to next. Learn more about practice tracking. Every time you practice, start and end practice sessions via the track app on your Core 2. Each session will automatically sync to the Soundbrenner account. That's pretty cool. Next, try out your new microphone tuner. Open the Core Tuner microphone app on your Core 2. We are going to take it out of the ring while tuning. All right, well, we can do that. My acoustic guitar is tuned to a different tuning for a student, so I'm going to tune that one. So we'll take it out of here. Hold my hair again, just so you know. Okay, and then again, we tap bottom button. We're going to go back, so that's the top button. We're going to go to the tuner, which I think is the third one. Yes, okay. Tap the bottom button to enter. Okay, so it's tuning based on the microphone. Let's grab that guitar and see how this works. We'll tune every string. So E, It's a D right now. It's a little flat. And it kind of like lights up green at the top when it's in tune. That's pretty cool. Oh, it was good. Nice. D. G. B. E. Doesn't seem to be picking up E very well. Okay, so it's not picking up my high E string. And if it does, it's like very quick. It is in tune now. Yep, seems to be in tune. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. All right, put that back. Now I'll have to figure out what the tuning was for that student to put it back later, but that's okay. All right, so tuning app works. Next, learn more about decibel alarm. So for those of you who don't know, a decibel meter tells you like what the volume in the room is. This is really nice because it's supposed to track for you. I'm going to go back here so we don't have to look at that anymore. Because it'll track it for you. And then if you're exposed to loud noise for too long, it'll tell you like maybe you should put on ear protection. So that's pretty cool. Decibel alarm, the Core 2 automatically measures the sound level around you every 10 seconds. Once the volume reaches a risky level, it will alert you. Don't worry, we respect your privacy and no audio is ever recorded and stored. That's pretty good. If they stored it, that would probably be a little bit more worrisome. A lot of people have problems with that with like Apple and Amazon and Google and stuff like that. But I personally, like, I'm playing through headphones most of the time. The watch won't really hear it unless it's on the acoustic guitar. The piano, even right now, like you guys can hear it, but because I don't have headphones on, actually I can hear it through the speakers. The speakers are on. If I didn't have my speakers on, I wouldn't hear it. But you guys can hear it because it's direct in through the computer through a plugin. So, like, that's stuff that goes through my headphones. So the decibel meter wouldn't really matter for me very much, but I'm going to turn it off. Setup complete. At Soundbrenner, we firmly believe musicians aren't born. They're crafted from practice. We hope the Core 2 will become an irreplaceable companion on this journey for you. Now the hour has come to take the first step, and with your new companion, it's time to practice. Okay, so that's finished wearable setup. Your practice with Plus, your wearable comes with 3-month trial, unlimited song and set list, library cloud sync and backups, incremental tempo change and muted Beats Trainer, 50 plus premium rhythm videos, discounts for 15 plus music brands, 50% off Soundbrenner. Not really sure what all that is. It comes with a 3-month trial though, a free 3-month trial. So I'm gonna hit excuse me, that. And I'll probably cancel it later, but I don't really understand exactly what they're offering there. It says update firmware, so I'm guessing the watch is a little bit out of date, so we'll hit update. And how does that work? Update. Oh, okay, it tells you what's being updated. So updated app dock customizations are no longer lost after rebooting or updating the firmware. Core 2 only instrument names now properly displayed special characters. Core 2 only decibel meter now works on wearables in ivory color. Not sure what that means. Fixed nothing this update. So they fixed nothing. I guess they just added features. Cool. So we'll hit update firmware. Battery is too low. Okay, so you can't update firmware until it's at least at 50%, which it's not yet. Cancel. Let's take a look at this app. So before we were listening to the metronome, and I can actually start the metronome from the app on the phone. I can adjust. There's a little like spindle wheel here, and it doesn't go into the decimals, like 59.6 or whatever it was before. It goes off of like ones. But if I keep doing this, I can bring it back up to that 120. You can hear. You can probably hear how loud that is. Now, there are ways to adjust the vibration strength, but you can set up everything in the metronome here. For example, if I want to work on triplets, which is actually the reason I bought the metronome that I typically use, I can set triplet counts. So now it'd be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 120. So 3 times faster is 360. It lights up on the screen. That's pretty cool. I like metronomes that allow you to set the subdivision. I found it's very helpful for students because when you're trying to explain like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for like your eighth note counts, it gets pretty like it's not too bad, but once you get into 16s, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, or like 30 seconds and like just faster than an eighth note in general, it gets a little cumbersome for some students. Load. What's load? Load from library. Here you can load songs or set lists that you've created in the library. I'm guessing this is so you can have preloaded like metronome timings for a song. Probably pretty useful. I'll have to look into that and let you guys know what it does, but I'm guessing the idea is if you have a song that changes BPM, you might be able to adjust it, which is not something a normal metronome would ever be able to do. Let's go to, okay, well, I just got an email about the Soundbrenner subscription, and it vibrated the watch. So that's cool. It did do that. I'm going to check the text messaging in a minute. Oh, look, another Soundbrenner. It vibrated the watch. If I lift up, does it tell me what it is? Soundbrenner. Yeah, it says Proton Mail, Soundbrenner. It gives me like a brief detail, but I don't think there's any way. Spin or pause. Oh, this is I accidentally started practice. Whoops. Not sure. Okay, so there's an Soundbrenner. Oh, okay. So if I'm on the home and I twist, it'll tell me the message. I'm not sure if there's a way to go into it. Let's see if we press that. Proton Mail, Apple, subscription confirmation, and that's about it. So it doesn't give you a lot of details, not as clear as like an Apple Watch would be on the smartwatch feature. That's something that nobody in any video I saw explained. This has smartwatch features, but it seems like it's not really a smartwatch, especially once I notice. And again, I'll try and show you guys, but it's very hard to see. Maybe if I use the flashlight here, you can kind of see. But if I shine it just right, you might be able to see there's a screen up top. There's a screen down below. You can see the screen down below pretty well, I think. And then there's a screen up top. And then the middle stays pretty much the same. So it's not like an entire screen like you would normally find on a smartwatch, which is kind of a bummer. I don't think anywhere that I saw explained that. It definitely means that the features of the watch are much more the musician's features and much less a smartwatch. So even though it is a smartwatch, it is definitely not leaning into those features very much. I'm going to definitely do a little bit more research on the watch itself, use it for about a week, make sure that it's something that I want to keep, or if I don't want to keep it, then I'll end up returning it. And then I'll come back and let you guys know. But this is just the general, like, out of the box, how was the experience? I wouldn't say it was the best experience I ever had. I think the app was really solid, walking me through setting up the, okay, I just got a message again. Cool. So I think the app was really great for setting up the watch. The watch itself is a little clunky feeling in navigation, but it could be just something that you have to get used to. Again, those are initial thoughts. I'll use it for about a week, and I'll give you guys an update in another video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I know it's been a long one, but I look forward to seeing you next time.